Hey guys, CYBERGOD here, and today we are going to talk about something that I find very fascinating, which is the special authority and privilege that the emperors actually hold in the world of One Piece. Now, we all know the emperors are some of the strongest characters in the world of One Piece, right? But what a lot of people miss is that their power isn't just physical, it's also political. So I recently realized about the fact that the emperors actually enjoy a special privilege given to them by the world government itself. So then I thought, why don't I make a video about it? Because it doesn't just apply to the Marines, but also extends to other top government officials. Basically, the rule is this: no one is allowed to engage with an emperor unless the world government specifically tells them to do so, which is kinda crazy when you think about it. The world government, the most powerful force in the story, tells its own people to not touch these pirates, not because they work with them like the warlords or something, but because they are afraid of them. And we have actually seen this happen multiple times now. First off, let's talk about Shanks. When he showed up at Marineford, the war was immediately put to an end. He didn't even have to fight anyone. Sengoku himself just said, "Alright, we are done here." That alone shows the level of authority an emperor carries. Sengoku didn't want any smoke from Shanks. Now, you might be wondering, wait, if that's the case, what about Whitebeard? He was an emperor too, right? And if you ask that question, let me tell you something that I don't think a lot of people realize. They didn't start that war with Whitebeard. The whole thing was just a chain reaction caused by circumstances. Remember, they were executing Ace, the son of Goldie Roger, the Pirate King. And even then, their original target wasn't even Ace, it was Luffy. But Blackbeard brought them Roger's son, and that, in a way, left them no choice but to execute him publicly. Even then, I would argue the only reason they went through with it was because Whitebeard was already dying. He was on his deathbed, and they knew it. So the world government saw a rare opportunity to maybe bring him down and took it. It's kinda like what we saw with Ryukugyu in Wano, as I believe the only reason he went after Luffy, an emperor, was because he was just done fighting Kaido and was obviously exhausted. Ryukugyu saw an opportunity and took it. But if Luffy had been at his full power, let's be honest here, I doubt he would have even set foot in Wano. I mean, just look at what happened when Shanks showed up. Even from a distance and an arm missing, Ryukugyu wanted no part of that fight. Man ran faster than Usain Bolt. Then, at Egghead Island, we have Lucci and Kaku from CP0. When Kaku pointed out that they can't fight Luffy because he's an emperor now, that was a straight up confirmation of this rule. They needed permission from the world government to even engage him. Now, sure, Lucci completely ignored that, but that was his personal call, not something the world government authorized. And then there's Kizaru. Now, whatever your opinion is about that fight, one thing is pretty clear. He wasn't trying to kill Luffy, he was trying to work around him. Now, if Luffy was some ordinary pirate, there's no doubt in my mind that Kizaru would have gone for the kill immediately. But because it was Luffy, the emperor, he avoided the fight to the best of his ability, just like how he avoided Rayleigh at Sabaody. Sure, it could also be because of Luffy's individual strength, but honestly, I think his title, at the very least, played some part in it. And lastly, even the God's Knights at Elbaf, the ones that literally rank above the Celestial Dragons, showed a clear unwillingness to engage with Luffy directly. They didn't go on the offense against him. They didn't even kill the Straw Hats that literally attacked them. They hesitated. And that hesitation came from Luffy's emperor status. And all of this just goes to show how important the title of an emperor really is. It isn't just about having power over the seas, but it also becomes a shield, a kind of political armor, one so powerful that even the world government has to tread carefully around them. Because in the world of One Piece, an emperor isn't just a pirate, they are a force of nature. Anyway, that's it for today's video. And if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more such One Piece ideas. And comment down below which emperor do you think commands the most respect from the world government. Thanks for watching and Alvida.